here in the rain, trying to wash away my sins. Baby's gone and left me. I don't think she's coming back.
Before Miami bass, before the Miami sound machine, there was a Miami sound. The music, the original Miami sound we're talking about, came from this man, Willie Clarke, and this place. What was this space originally?
Well, this side was a little restaurant, smaller than this, and we were on the other side with the record shop.
Now it looks like a nondescript barbecue joint, but back in 1963, it was the home of Deep City Records. Willie Clarke and his business partner Johnny Pearsall started Deep City, recording and promoting local talent out of Johnny's record shop. The label became a showcase for artists like Betty Wright and Helene Smith, Frank Williams and the Rocketeers, Johnny Killens and the Dynamites. Everything that you've ever been credited for either producing or writing it is a very, very long list and an amazing list.
It's about 1,200.
1,200 songs.
It just flows, and I'm like what you might call a song mechanic. You bring it to me, I'll help you fix it.
Willie and his writing partner, Clarence Blowfly Reed, wrote such classics as Clean Up Woman, Rockin' Chair, and Willie and Abel. Deep City was Miami's answer to Motown, a unique sound. In 50 years, 100 years from now, if you're to do an internet search and you punch in the Miami sound, your name is going to come up right away as principal creator of the Miami sound. What were the distinctive features of the music you were making that separated it from Motown, Philadelphia, New York?
The culture was a mixture of Bahamian, Jamaican, and then some people who have come down from Georgia and Alabama. But that Bahamian influence was dominant.
Right.
We would have bands like the Junkanoo Band, and they would march from Overtown all the way to Liberty City and back, and with big parades. And so this influence of the dancing and the moving and the marching, I would say that was the main difference.
And you were teaching school during a lot of this period.
I was teaching school. I would walk in the front door of the school, look around, put my sign in, and walk out of the back door. And go straight to the studio. But you know, the principal knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
I did most of the Deep City music using that technique.
If only I could fly, I would take to the air.
And you're still out there, so your songs are still being played,
Yeah.
still being sampled.
Yeah.
Which is good, right? I mean,
That's great. If it weren't for the samples, I don't know what I would do. The part of the record industry that kept us alive was Europe.
The collectors must go crazy. The maniac collectors in Europe and Japan.
If I had known back then, if Johnny and I had known how hot we were there, I guess we would still be over there on biggest Motown or bigger.
This is an island, isn't it? I mean, really, it is kind of an
I
island.
think it's worse than the island.
Darling, I'm willing to forget about our past. Darling, I'm able to make our love last. I'm a one-man's woman, and I'm willing and able to be loved. Oh, yes, I am, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Another day, another country. Miami's like that. You could eat your way across the Caribbean and through all of Latin America. And then over to Africa, if you like. It's all there. Pepitos Plaza is Venezuelan. And if you know anything about me, you know I love few things more than big, new, unusual, comes from somewhere else, mutant versions of the giant hamburger. And this one, this one is something special.
Okay, so this is the deal. This is all Venezuelan, which means everything's kind of protein on protein on protein, and it's all about a lot of sauces. All right, so we're gonna do the doralzuela. Everything on it? Absolutely, right? Okay.
What is this neighborhood?
Some people call it Doral, some people call it doralzuela, which is petite Venezuela. And yeah, you're way west. And you'll pretty much hear everybody speaking Spanish. There's almost no English spoken.
Most people in Miami speak Spanish at home.
Absolutely.
A lot, over half.
Yeah, even if they're not Latin.
Right.
Because you can't really get a job, if you're in the service industry especially, you have to speak Spanish.
Meat on meat is something of a Venezuelan specialty, and this one has got what? A beef patty, ham, egg, 6 varieties of sauces, crispy matchstick potatoes, and cheese. It's big. Big, I tells you. You gotta demolish it in stages like you're imploding a casino or like a hyena grabbing an antelope on the hoof. You try and tunnel through the soft parts first. This is a sort of an engineering challenge.
A larger mouth, possibly?
I mean, I'm gonna start crying. Look, you get that thing. All right, I'm going in. Good God.
Yes or no?
It's delicious, but
It's a little much, right?
there's no way this thing is holding together to the last bite.
All right, I can't even get the whole thing. Oh, ridiculous.
This is open till 4 a.m., so there's definitely a time of day when that seems like a perfectly reasonable idea.
If you drink too much, this will pretty much take care of everything that ever ailed you.
Long a refuge for people from all over the Caribbean basin and Latin America, Miami was also an inviting place for Americans who just wanted to get off the grid, live differently, make their own rules. If you've ever read the excellent Travis McGee novels of John D. MacDonald, you'll remember Travis, the mystery-solving boat bum who lived on a houseboat in Miami, the Busted Flush. People used to live like that. Less and less today.
When my wife passed away a few years ago, I was living in a condo and didn't want to do that anymore. Now I'm on this piece of iron.
Bob D'Azevedo, a.k.a. Captain Bob, however, is still here and still living on his boat in the Miami River.
We sit out here and we look like we're enjoying ourselves, but it's really hard work. You know, just sitting here looking pretty. It's not for everybody. So, but yeah, it's a good life.
I've had many friends over the years who live on boats, work on boats, but these were just degenerate wind addicts.
Right.
You know, this is more of a lifestyle choice for you.
It is. It's got a machine shop on board, and I kind of wanted to get down in the Bahamas and let the boat pay for itself, earn its own keep. And, of course, the economy tanked, and now I'm living on it.
The 25-ton steel-hulled Achievement doesn't do much moving around these days, but it might have to soon. Who else lives like you?
It used to be very common.
Yeah.
It's getting scarcer.
So how long do you think you got?
6 months, a year.
Really?
That complex that's going up right there, you see all the tower cranes. We sit here and watch them put the buildings up, and they're
Coming closer.
They're creeping this way.
Yeah. You're not moving on to land anytime soon, if you can avoid it.
Here, you know, life keeps flowing by. I wave and keep on keeping on.